Magical Lifestyle, the Cottage Witch. I'm Mika, and this video I'll be sharing over the course of a few days how I've been transforming my home into having a more spooky aesthetic, very Halloween focused, and bringing out some of my treasures and adding some new treasures that I picked up along the way. So I hope you enjoy watching a bit of Summerween that's extending into basically into Halloween season because I'm not taking anything down. But one of the things I do want to talk about as far as keeping a certain energy of vibration in the home is adding the physical vibrations. And that is for me using air purifiers and a humidifier. My cottage is located in the desert outside of Phoenix, Arizona, so it's very important that I keep a certain balance to the air, and doing so requires using actual modern conveyances in my witchcraft. But I also use this as an opportunity to focus on the water element as well. So I think of it as like almost bringing in purification, cleansing the air, um, adding a sense of balance to the air as well. So I'm intentional even about the most mundane activities like using, a humidifier. I invoke that energy. That's what my intention is once I start it. So you don't have to make a big fanfare about it. It could just be your intention, meaning as you're turning things on, as you're setting things up, it's always with the focus that it is, with your intention. It's fueled by the intention. So as I do these mundane activities, I am focused and thinking about the fact that the water droplets that disperse into the air are going to be cleansing. They're going to add a sense of flow and balance to the air. And while I was cleansing and working with the element of water, my tea kettle definitely need good cleansing. And if you didn't know, one of the best ways to clean things like this is just using equal parts water, equal parts distilled white vinegar. And I just run the tea kettle. Again, when I do these mundane activities, is always with the intention that it is not just physically cleansing, but metaphysically cleansing, and just, starting over. I think of water as a purifier, vinegar definitely as a purifier once I'm using it. Again, it's just the intention behind the action. You can make it into something more if you so choose to, but for me, it's just thinking about what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And now it's time for crafts. Okay, so my attempt is to do this where this makes any kind of sense. I'm not really a freehand kind of drawing type person, so I don't know. Work with me. So my goal is to put some ghosts on here. And I'm thinking the ghosts will be over in this area right here. So I'm just going to draw like a simple, like a ghost. So I'm going to use like a practice sheet with my notebook here. I tried some things. I'm thinking like this. So I'm thinking something like this. And this is just the whole. So to kind of show, it'll be like this, and then I'll come in and just do like that. I don't think they're gonna have a mouth, just the holes. I mean, I guess, see, that doesn't look right, so I'm thinking I'll just do the eyes and that's it. So kind of like that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have just like, but I can't, this is so, now that I'm doing it, it seems harder. I don't know why. It's just, maybe 2 or 3 goes on a page, but I kind of want to make something where it looks like it's like in motion, like that. So I'm thinking of having it come like it's coming across here, because there's a lot going on the page, and it'll be smaller because, we have like, this is like zeroed in on the desk. So we just have these little ghosts and maybe like one in the corner. So I think, you know what? There's only one way to do it. So I did test this. This is like a marker essentially. And I test a little dot to see what it would look like on here. So I'm gonna just show you. And then I just like use my finger. So that's how it looks. I can kind of blur it out. I kind of like that. So, okay, here's the moment of truth. Why am I this was so cheap, by the way. I got this marked down at like Michael's. So if nothing works, we will take this out and use the frame. So let's go. Or I don't know what I'll do. We'll see what I can do. Why am I nervous? This is a simple craft project. Okay, so the goal is to kind of make like this kind, where he's in motion and it's like going across, just small, like you barely know. Oh my God, just do it. I'm gonna like blur this out with my hand, like what I'm doing now. So it's like wispy-ish. He's like spooky. That looks like cartoonish. But that's the point. It's silly. Okay, so we got one ghost down. So here's his little friend trying to go along. These are the times I wish I was like a better artist, for sure. An artist actually would be the right thing. So I'm just like taking my finger, I'm just trying to doll it up a little bit. This is so silly, but I like it. It's goofy, it's silly, it's cute. And the goal was to add just a little bit of fun to this. And I think we're gonna make one down here at the bottom. Let's see. And he's kind of like trying to go to where they're going. A little guy down here. Okay, I'm gonna try to blur his eyes a little more spookier. Like ghostly. Make him ghostly. Okay, so I think that's it. So we're just taking this. I don't know if I helped or hurt this, but I feel like it looks spookier and it's cute. They look like cute little apparitions. So I just need to go hang this up. And this is just a fun little project. So take a picture that kind of looks like a little dark academia cheap. Even if you have something that you know printed out and framed it before you frame it, like you can do this. So I'm gonna hang this up. And we're calling it a Halloween decoration, so I'm gonna just move on to getting it hung up and finishing up some of the other Halloween spooky decor in the house. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing some of the decorations and just my ghostly painting and my table setting. Um, the thing I remind myself of is, I get to live here. I get to live here. I manifested this cottage that I live in, and I like to have fun. I don't want a boring home. I don't want boring, I guess, adult grown-up decor. I want to have fun. I want whimsy, and I want to look around and be tickled at my home sometimes, whether it's Halloween or Yule focused or just the summer vibes. I just like a default of just fun. So I like a colorful home at that. So I love pink and green and turquoise and black and all of that other stuff. So you're going to see a lot of mixed styles and mixed colors, and that is also very intentional. So be inspired. It doesn't have to be serious. The thing that you do in your home, it doesn't have to be serious. So just remember that. And if you want to do fun things, do it. It's your home. It's your personal space, and you're the witch of the manor. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.